For all the best boxing content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and punch that bell for notifications.
Tonight's fights are promoted by DiBella Entertainment and sponsored by HBO Sports, LocateStock.com, and the Connecticut Defenders, Connecticut's hometown team. This bout is sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission. Chairman in attendance tonight, Ron Scott Stevens. The three judges scoring this bout on the 10-point must system, John McKay, Tony Paolillo, and Robert Perez. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, Steve Smoger. And now, 10 rounds of boxing in the junior welterweight division. He's wearing red trunks with flames, weighing in officially at 141 3/4 pounds. His professional record consists of 12 wins and 4 losses, 1 win coming by way of knockout. From Edgewater, Colorado, Red Hot Rob Franckel. And his opponent to my right, fighting out of the red corner, he's wearing black with white trim, weighing in officially at 143 1/4 pounds. His professional record is perfect, with 23 wins, 14 coming by way of knockout. From Brooklyn, New York, Dmitriy Salita.
All right, gentlemen, you're giving the instructions to weigh in. Please obey my commands. Respect the bell, and above all, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. God bless.
Here we go. Dmitriy Salita, 23-0, 14 knockouts. Rob Franckel has won 5 of his last 6. As Steve mentioned earlier, this is his 9th bout of this year.
Yeah, Sam, Franckel took the fight on short notice, but the fact that he's been in the ring 8 times this year tells you that he's going to be in better shape than most guys who take fights on short notice.
Scheduled for 10. Here we go.
And if you listen to him talk, he's coming in with the win attitude. He's saying, you know, Dmitry is nothing. He's going to kick us, you know what. So we'll see what he brings to the table.
Salita is a good boxer. And Franckel is a busy boxer.
Sam, I've seen Franckel once. He fought Lamont Peterson, who's a top prospect on ESPN, and he took punishment in that fight. So he proved he was tough. Now, whether he can prove to have the skills needed to beat a Salita, that's a whole nother story, of course, but he did prove his toughness in that fight.
Salita quick with the left hand.
Dmitri's footwork is very good. It gets better each fight. I love his footwork, in and out, short steps to the side.
In talking to Hector Roca before tonight's activities, Roca said what he wants to see from Salita is to mix it up a little bit. He wants him to be tested.
Well, Hector Roca is known as an offensive coach. He used to train Arturo Gatti, and that's kind of the way he thinks. Now, Salita can win fights at times just with his jab. So it's a little bit of clash of ideology there, and I guess you look for a middle, and you look for Salita to do whatever he has to do against the opponent he's given that night.
Actually, one fight we've seen Dmitry here in Bury Boxing against Lewis Brown. He had Brown's nose bloody from the first round on.
Good combination by Franckel.
With that jab.
Franckel's a little less aggressive than I thought he'd be. We heard about 100 punches around.
And it's a knockdown.
He landed a punch.
It is a knockdown.
4.
Salita says no, but it is a knockdown.
7.
He takes the mandatory 8. He seems fine. But there is a quick turn of events early in this bout.
He landed a right hand on top of the head. Dmitry was off balance, but he still landed a shot.
And one thing I should remind the viewers, whether the judges thought that was a knockdown or not is irrelevant. They have to pay attention to the referee's
That's
call.
right.
Exactly.
And they have to score accordingly.
And it just seems like, to me anyway, as if Salita is a little bit hesitant right now.
I don't think he thought he'd have to make the fight. And right now, Franckel's kind of moving around and staying away.
Nice little uppercut with the left hand.
Hey, Franckel's not trying to come in here just, you know, for a payday.
He looks like he's coming to win. End of round 1. And that round belongs to Rob Franckel. Out for round 2.
You know what? Franckel is throwing down, punching down with that right hand, and he's just missing.
First round punches, Franckel throwing more, landing more. And of course, the knockdown, very, very important. CompuBox is presented by LocateStock.com, the pioneer in electronic stock locates.
Sam, the biggest surprise there in those numbers, Franckel 8 jabs and Salita 3 connect with his jab, and that I wouldn't have expected.
Well, Franckel's a taller guy. He should be jabbing more.
Taller guy, slightly smaller reach. And right now, Franckel's beginning to come forward a little bit more, which is what we thought. Well, just as I say that, of course, he retreats.
Good work by Franckel to the body.
You know what? Sometimes that's what you have to do. When you get close, just let your hands go. Most guys don't take advantage of it, but Franckel definitely took advantage of it.
The crowd behind their man, Dmitriy Salita.
And the key to that first round is Franckel actually got the crowd. Well, the crowd was never in it, but he actually didn't allow the crowd to get into it because he scored a knockdown so early. So it's a big difference if he'd have scored a knockdown, say, 5th round. The crowd would have been behind Dmitriy. He could have got up and had some momentum.
Franckel using the ring very, very well.
You know, in the past, I've seen Dmitriy work the jab, double, triple. He's a little hesitant tonight with the jab.
Right now, I think Salita's trying to figure his opponent out because this guy's not fighting as advertised. Franckel was supposed to be a 100-punch-around guy, and he's not fighting that way. He's being a lot more cagey.
A lot of movement in the ring by both fighters.
And Franckel is actually controlling the pace of this fight right now, in my opinion. You know, Dmitri's signature punch is that hook off of the jab. He really haven't thrown it yet.
Yeah. So far, round 2 looks like a chess match. Each man looking for the upper hand, trade of left hands. Salita trying to follow up. Good pressure by Franckel. Time winding down in the 2nd round. Hector Roca in the corner of Dmitriy Salita. Steve Mestis, who told Rob Franckel that Salita stole that round. I agree with him.
Totally, with a couple of nice shots, and Salita turned the heat up a little bit. It's good to see Salita has the ability to change gears, because if there's a criticism, sometimes it's that he's a little too controlled.
Sharp jabs by both men. CompuBox numbers in round 2, pretty close.
Yeah, that's close, Sam. At least Salita out-jabbed Franckel in that round, but it was a close round, and I think Salita stole it in the last 30 seconds.
See, I hate to argue here, and
Argue, go ahead.
I would love to give Dmitriy the round, but I actually gave that round to Franckel.
Really?
I thought he controlled the pace that round.
Okay.
What is Brian though?
Franckel corner told him to work the jab and throw the right hand behind it. He just tried a second ago.
Good snap on that jab by Salita, and again.
What I noticed, Franckel is coming in low. He's coming in low. When he get in range, then he comes up. See, right there, he's coming in low. As soon as he get close to Dmitriy, he comes up.
So it's when he's coming up, that's when you should try to hit him, right?
Right. And normally guys do that. They're trying to catch you in between your defense. So Dmitriy have to keep his defense tight.
Good combination by Salita. The jab has been looking good for Salita. He's got good movement. Seems to have gathered himself back after being knocked down in the first round.
And see, now Franckel's letting him get comfortable inside the ring. Nice body shot. Left hook to the body.
This was so predictable. Franckel's coming forward now, and Salita's doing his best work. Looks like he was waiting for this moment. Franckel much more aggressive.
He's also...
He caught Dmitriy with the right hand.
And again, good job by Franckel.
They both threw right hands. Franckel dipped to his side and caught Dmitriy with his.
Franckel snapped off a good jab as well. There also seems to be a look on the face of Salita that he's in for a tough fight here. If he thought it would be easy, Franckel changed that in a hurry. Good right hand by Franckel. The crowd, ooh. Out for round 4. Our main event, Dmitriy Salita in the black trunks. Rob Franckel in the red with the flames.
And according to CompuBox, the punch stats, both these guys are averaging the same amount of jabs per round. Franckel 22, Dmitriy 24. You know, Steve Mestis, Frankel's trainer slash manager, he said, you know, initially Franckel wasn't prepared physically for this fight, but he trained hard when he knew he was fighting Dmitriy. He got in decent shape, and he's coming here with a win-win attitude.
Salita was on the belt line. Good straight right hand. Franckel tries to follow up.
But the right hand has been the key for Franckel tonight.
He's dangerous with that right.
So the right hand does two things. It keeps that left hook from, it keeps Dmitriy from firing his left hook, and it keeps you with the momentum.
There it is. Right hand again. He's finding the mark.
Right now, Franckel's outthinking Salita.
That's what Salita needs to do.
I thought it was tight defense by Franckel. Dmitriy put some good punches together, but they were blocked. I think Dmitriy needs to pick the pace up a little, work the jab more, and try to work more combinations as opposed to 1-2 shots. The 3 shots, he's back up.
Left hook scored. Another left jab scores.
See, a steady 3. Why not 4 and 5?
Push off, push off.
See, I love the way Franckel is getting under that jab.
Very good.
Getting under the jab, he's moving in nice. He didn't get under that one.
No. Right hand keeps scoring for Franckel.
Under the jab, and he comes right back, but a little too slow with the counter.
Oh, that was low. Very low.
Keep him up. No, no, keep him up.
Smoker with a caution.
How you doing,
To
Steve? You all right?
Dmitriy Salita.
Fine?
Checks
Are
out
you
Rob
sure?
Franckel.
All right. Keep
Franckel
him up,
says he's
Dmitriy.
okay. And Smoker reminds Salita to keep him up.
You're right, Steve. It's a matter of thinking, I think. Both guys are thinking right now, but Franckel is just pulling the trigger.
Yeah, and Salita, when he does stand and fire, another right hand.
Overhand. That was a looping right hand that somehow Salita stood and took.
But you know what? I'll excuse Dmitriy for that. That punch should have never landed. But that's a punch you don't think will land. You hit it.
And the round 4. Start of round 5. Steve, what do you have on your scorecard?
I have it even in rounds, but Franckel ahead by a point because the first round knockdown. I did score that 10-8 for Franckel. Even though it was more of a flash knockdown, I still gave him a 2-point round.
How about you, Brian?
Right now I have it scored 39-36 by Franckel. I think my scorecard is a little different because of the second round.
Right. Okay. 39-36.
36, I'm sorry.
Wow,
Yeah.
3-point lead for Franckel. I've got Franckel ahead by 1. I'm with Steve. Same scoring there. Earlier you saw the CompuBox numbers.
And in round 4, Franckel actually threw the most. That's his largest output. He threw 65 punches and landed 22. So he's starting to get busier.
Good right hand by Salita.
Franckel came right back with his right hand.
Double up jab. Salita holding that left hand low. Down by his
Push
waist.
off, push off. Stay up, Dmitry.
I think that was another
Stay
low
up.
blow on the
Yeah,
inside.
he's got to be careful. It's going to cost him. Good combination by
Another low
Franckel.
blow. The thing is, Dmitry, in his previous bouts, he gave lateral movement side to side. Tonight, he's moving backwards. And I think that's the difference. That's why he's being hit with those right hands.
And when he does stand flat-footed and throw a 3-punch combination or a counter combination, he steps to the side right after, so there's no prolonged attack from Salita.
Franckel with a little nick under the right eye.
Very good, very good.
But his right hand has been very effective in this bout. Salita going right to the body
Stay up.
and landing right on the belt line. They're borderline. If he gets a little lower, it's going to cost him. Good exchange.
Good work by Dmitry, I think.
Salita finished with a left hook.
The Franckel face actually shows the work of Dmitry. Bleeding from the nose, got a bruise under his right eye.
Sam, the difference in this round is Salita's body work.
Yeah. Oh, he got caught with the right hand again.
Your hands are loose. Work out.
Franckel has been very good with that right hand.
Don't punch, don't punch. Step, step.
That's the only dark spot I have with Dmitry. I mean, he's put together well fundamentally, but defensively, he can get a whole lot better. Let's see, hook, and he should have threw the right hand behind that.
Just missed. Final seconds of the 5th round. Salita trying to finish with a flurry. And he does. Round 6. Scheduled for 10. Dmitriy Salita in the black trunks.
Step back, step back.
Rob
Step back.
Franckel.
Turn around. Hands up.
From Edgewater, Colorado, outside of Denver. And they say he's the hottest ticket in Denver. I don't know if the Broncos agree, but as far as boxing goes, he may be.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends in Denver. I've never seen Franckel.
Through round 5, the CompuBox numbers.
Salita had a very high connect percentage, 44%, and a lot of those shots went to the body.
That was in round 5, excuse me. Good left hook by Salita. Frankel's done a good job coming forward in this bout.
But that's the key. I mean, most boxers, if you stand on the outside, they'll pick you apart. And once they get in the rhythm, you'll never be able to hit them.
Left hook by Salita. Straight right hand by Franckel.
Push off, break. I'm here. Very good.
Even when Salita throws a flurry of punches, Franckel lets him back up. He holds his ground, then he keeps coming forward.
I'd like to see what would happen if Salita engaged Franckel on the inside. Maybe he'd be much more successful. One thing about Dmitry, he's not a big puncher. He's a nice textbook puncher. He throws,
Accurate, yeah.
he throws accurate shots and textbook shots. Well schooled, but he's not a big one-punch guy.
Nice jab by Franckel.
Dmitry loaded up that hook and missed.
Yeah, he's trying to prove me wrong with that left hook.
But that's the key to jab. Get the jab going, everything else will fall through. So I like what Dmitry did just now. He threw a 1-2, he missed both shots, but he stayed his ground, went low, and he made Franckel back out of it.
board with it. And he follows up. And he gets the crowd all revved up.
Some real nice hit and not get hit boxing right now by Salita.
Nice uppercut around the ropes of Franckel.
Spun away. Good job by Salita. That last flurry, this last minute of the bout, I think, has given Salita this round. Round 7, scheduled for 10. Steve, the scorecard.
I have Salita ahead by 1 point. I have him winning 4 of the 6 rounds, with the first round a 10-8 round for Franckel.
Punches in round 6, edge to Salita, both in percentage landed and in number thrown. Brian, your scorecard.
I have Dmitriy down 1 point. I have a 56-57 for Franckel.
I have 57-56 Salita. So all cards very close. But it was interesting to hear Hector Roca between rounds saying you're punching not to hurt him. Obviously saying you're just scoring points. Good right hand got in by Franckel. Another right hand answered by Salita.
Big change in style this round for Franckel. He's moving a lot. Lateral movement.
Dmitri's the aggressor. The last round, Dmitriy landed 21 of 41 power shots. That's a high percentage, so that should have given him confidence to be more aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing this round.
Franckel circling, using the entire ring here.
But Dmitriy still have to be careful here because the right hands have landed, so he can't be too aggressive.
Left hook finished the flurry. Franckel misses with his combination.
Let's also keep in mind Franckel with 1 KO and 12 wins. Not a puncher.
Nice combination by Salita. And a sharp jab. And for the first time in the bout, Franckel has been backing up regularly. Salita putting on the pressure. And the crowd urging him on.
Well, I think the difference is Franckel started backpedaling, Dmitriy started moving forward.
Now Franckel changes and goes forward. Good jab by Salita.
And if a boxer can move forward, it makes his jab that much easier to throw and to land. So now Dmitri's throwing 4 or 5 punches as opposed to the 2 shots he's thrown earlier.
Making Franckel miss. Franckel may be tiring a little bit.
I think you just hit it, Sam. He is fatigued. And this fight's beginning to remind me of a fight Salita had in November '04. Paul Delgado, he beat him in 8 rounds. First half of the fight was very close, and then Salita pulled ahead with superior technique and conditioning.
Franckel digging down, landing a right hand. Salita countered. Blood coming from the nose of Franckel. Good right hook by Salita, and he landed an uppercut. Salita with a good combination.
He shouldn't have backed out of there.
Salita landing. Franckel hanging in.
Break. Step out.
End of round 7. Round 8. Scheduled for 10.
But they like to have you sit down in between rounds just to rest your legs during the fight. But, I mean, I really don't think there's that much of a difference. You spar 10, 12 rounds in the gym.
Through 7 rounds. Salita with a few more punches thrown, landing more. The higher percentage, you can see 37% to 28% for Franckel. CompuBox presented by LocateStock.com.
Sam, last 3 rounds, Salita's outlanded Franckel 83 to 54. He's really coming on strong.
Salita needs to keep up the pace he set in round 7.
I think Franckel is very winded right now.
All the more reason for Salita to pick it up.
But you still got to be cautious with that right hand.
Yeah. There's Salita trying to follow.
Nice hook to the body. That's what he should do more of.
Sharp jab. Salita's got all the punches. What Hector Roca wants is him to throw them with more authority. Good combination by Salita. Franckel trying to answer.
Nice little short body shot. Left hook to the body by Dmitriy.
Again, 3-punch combination.
Yeah, Franckel had no steam on his punches now. But all Franckel got to realize is if he moves forward, he lands punches. So all he got to do, get in his mind that, listen, I'm going to move forward, I'm going to be aggressive.
Franckel pushing Salita to the ropes. Salita coming back. He's got to be careful as he went for the uppercut to the body. Right on the belt line, but he's landed. Both to the body and to the head.
Franckel just can't match Dmitri's work rate right now. That's the difference.
Good work for the left hand by Salita. He's become very accurate those last few rounds, as you mentioned, Steve, with his punches.
Stay up, Dmitry.
Body shots. Franckel trying to punch him off. Left hook by Franckel landed, and Salita was hurt.
He hurt Dmitry.
That left hook hurt Salita. Franckel trying to follow up.
Smothering himself there. Yeah, Franckel was dead tired.
And the round comes to an end. But that one left hook was a reminder to Salita as to how dangerous Franckel can be. They're out for round 9. They're ready to go. Round 9. Let's check in on Steve's scorecard.
Well, I'm doing the math right now, but I know I have Salita ahead 6 rounds to 2, so that would be 3 points ahead on my card.
Round 8, Salita throwing 86 punches to Franckel 62 and landing 47%. Brian, how about your scorecard?
Well, I have Dmitry pulling away. I have him up 76-75. So I had Dmitry, you know, getting momentum, gaining momentum, and winning these rounds.
And I'm with Steve. I've got Salita ahead by 3 points. A lot of blood coming down from the nose of Rob Franckel. That jab has been busting him up. Good jabs by Salita. Franckel needs to dig down. Looks visibly tired.
Very good.
Franckel with a sharp jab. And Franckel is digging down and is still dangerous.
You know what? You mentioned about 3 rounds back, Steve, that Dmitry should settle down and fight a little. I think he should stay boxing. Because it seems that on the inside, Franckel can hit him with right hands, some uppercuts, and it rattles him every now and then.
Great left hooks.
See, I actually think Franckel is the physically stronger guy in there.
I agree.
Every time he hit Dmitry, Dmitry backs out.
I think there's a right hand that caught Salita.
Very good, very good.
Not full, but caught him a little bit.
Hands up, coming out, hands
I
up.
think there's a point where Salita thinks when he's throwing these flurries that nothing's going to come back at him. And then suddenly Franckel lands something and it stuns him.
Well, Franckel's so game. His body language makes it look like he's real tired. Yet in spots, he certainly has the energy to land some telling shots. Salita's a little more consistent with his approach, but he is still getting hit.
See, Dmitry used to stay right there on the inside. He shouldn't have backed out. Should have stayed right there and worked the angles.
Franckel looking for that right hand.
See, that's his range right there. Too close now, but his range is right there. Stay right there and fighting like a triangle.
End of round 9. 10th and final round. And it's been a good one. Salita was down in the first round.
Well, in between rounds, both corners said we need this last round.
Yep.
Fight, fight, fight.
And Hector Roca set very close. Franckel landing a couple of good right hands.
I do think the fight is close. I have Dmitriy up 2 points, 86-84, but I do think it's close. And Franckel was successful, was able to drop Dmitriy, so you never know what can happen. I do think Dmitri's in a rhythm right now.
Credit Franckel taking a bout like this on short notice, coming into the hometown of Salita and really giving him a good tough
That
fight.
was a low blow by Dmitriy.
You're staying low. Keep him
Steve
up.
Smoger
Just a
notices
little bit
it.
to go. Okay.
And Smoger giving him a break. He could have taken a point away.
We have seen several tonight.
Good
Right there,
exchange.
look at him.
Go ahead, Brian.
Right there, that's where he should punch, right there. Now work the sides, work like in the triangle. Right, side to side. Now go back to the other side.
Good left hook. Franckel trying to fight back.
That's because he stood in front of Franckel.
Boy, for a guy we thought was tired, he's shown a lot of
That's
energy.
right.
I think 2 things have worked, Sam, in Frankel's favor. One is he's fought 8 other times this year, so he really never got out of shape.
Yeah.
And 2, he's fought a lot of fights in Denver at altitude.
Well, there's no doubt he's got a lot of courage and heart, and he's shown that in this bout.
Stay up, Dmitriy.
I know about that altitude.
Salita with the pressure. Franckel trying to fight off the ropes. Good follow-up by Salita.
Keep your punches up,
So
Dmitriy.
don't stand in front of him. Dmitriy got to keep working angles. Pick that left hand up. But Franckel is successful with the right hand.
That's right. He's letting that left hand hang down, tempting Franckel. But Salita has been sharp with the jab. Pressure by Franckel. And Salita able to work the jab and get him off. And now both men looking a little tired. Good combination by Franckel.
It's a fairly close 10th round, guys, don't you think?
Yes,
Less than 20 seconds left. This could determine it.
gone back and forth.
Oh,
Look at this,
Franckel.
look at this. And Franckel landing the right hand.
And he kept his distance.
Salita trying to finish strong. Big exchange at the bell.
Bell, 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 bell.
Boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards, but first, a round of applause for the fighters. Judge John McKay has it, 97-92. Tony Paolillo, 96-93. And Robert Perez, 96-93. For the winner, by unanimous decision, Dmitry Salita.